Oh, well, what better time than ever for our introduction? Welcome back to another episode of BEY Entertainment. Episode Game Heads. And this is going to be our second official installment into our anime discussions that have yet to be named. We can work that out later. But for now, we're calling it, in accordance with Game Heads them wide, Nani. I got with me a group of rapscallions. One goes by Scootaloo.
Yeah. This is the first and last time y'all can see my face, but I got my food steady. Oh, that's
One of them go. One of them goes by Pollo Loco.
Go, what's going on? I
Damn
think this
with
is the
the
first time I can see
sausage
my
is
face for
good.
real. But
Yeah,
And
boy.
I had to get there to get the good side. You gotta get there to get good.
and and one of them goes by Vaughn Dawn.
If you only knew who I is by now by watching that last One Piece video, stop talking to me. Don't
Oh
know
wow.
Easy,
Tragic.
easy. So take a sip of this here water.
that.
Tonight's discussion we got for y'all is biggest arguments. What is top 5 anime? Now, right. For us, that specific anime is in our top 5, our personal top 5. Now, mind you, we ain't saying this is the overall top 5 anime. Don't get me wrong, we ain't saying that.
Definitely not.
Our top 5, what anime we love the most out of the dozens on dozens of anime that we can sit through in our lifetime.
So we narrowed it down, right? So it's kind of difficult to be talking about these animes when everything's so vastly different, similar, same go. So we're grading them based off the story. All of these categories will be out of 10. Point system is out of 10 for the overall of 50. We go by story. We go on by characters, their development, support characters, see if they had any influence on our MCs. Music, opening, ending, even battle music. Was that music memorable enough for y'all? For y'all to really be talking about this flicking anime like someone, I ain't even run over that. Duration of the show, how much fillers was in that bitch, cause I gonna put I let y'all
Naruto.
know.
Naruto get too
Full
many
disclosure,
fillers.
I put in Bleach in the what? And Bleach got all type of fillers.
They can hear you.
Yeah, anyway. Yeah, so for me personally, the plot of this anime is if I could give it 11 out of 10, I would have given it 11 out of 10. But I unfortunately
So
can't.
your
So
story, you would say story is 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 for One Piece. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. The fact
Oh
that
10
it's
out of
shit.
able to
10 for
run
One
on song.
Piece.
Yes, bro.
Jeez.
10 out of 10. I
One
telling you.
Piece, One Piece,
If
One Piece is
you
shit.
Alright.
I mean,
see
hey,
some of the
it's
stuff that's happening now in One Piece, you would
Hmm.
understand why I say my story is 10 out of 10. By telling you, plot is 10 out of 10. Some stuff that happened in episode 800 is relevant to episode 200. Some stuff that happened at episode 600 is relevant to episode 1. It
oh,
jumps back and forth. It tells really good story. A really good story.
so there wasn't like what's your boy name who make Dragon Ball Z? Toriyama, who completely forgot that Super Saiyans was supposed to have tails. He forget niggas was monkeys, bro.
Yeah. This Oda don't play. Oda don't forget nothing. This nigga, I telling you, if he die, anyway, I ain't get that far. That's not
Yeah,
even
bro.
one.
Find some wood, man. Throw your hand on
Yeah,
some wood.
yeah, he's straight. But anyway, yeah. So plot wise, 10 out of 10 for that. Character wise, I get another 10 out of 10. But I give another
What?
cat. You know
10
why?
out of
It's a think
10
about it.
again?
it
Mm.
Hold up,
has
hold
to
up,
be
hold up,
10
hold
out
up,
of
hold
10.
up, hold up. I can start you
Y'all
again.
can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
we
can
can
hear
hear you.
you.
Hold up.
It
Go
is
to the
a
first cat. I can write
pixelated.
this down. Hold up.
I know I already writing it down. I got it.
No, it's
One
not.
Piece story, 10 out of 10. Characters, 10 out of
Story
10.
is 10 out of 10.
Two tens.
Right.
All right. All right.
Now,
Okay.
yes. Why y'all looking at me like this, boy?
Continue.
Anyway,
Proceed.
think about it. I just saying, think about it. Characters. The characters make the story. So if the story is a 10 out of 10, only makes sense if the characters be 10 out of 10, bro. I just saying.
Not
Sound.
necessarily.
Yeah, bro.
Not
I you
necessarily.
Well,
you
well, well,
Not
you
well.
stretched a
necessarily.
little piece, boy.
I
You put
feel you.
Libertoon's
You
I
water in that
feel
Kool
you.
Aid.
Boy,
A little too
No,
much
okay, okay,
water in that
okay.
Kool
Watch this,
Aid.
right?
you
No,
add yoga to your workout
hold on.
regimen. Eh?
but watch this, right? No, watch this, right? Watch this. I want y'all to understand this. The character development in this anime is superb. You know it bad where my favorite character name is Luffy. You watch Naruto, people say, oh, well, maybe not y'all, but a lot of people say their favorite character is either Naruto or Sasuke.
I
My
don't rate them
favorite
people.
character don't
Absolutely.
even, my favorite character is Shanks, and this nigga ain't even fight yet in One Piece.
Wow.
Think about this one. I never seen. I don't know what this nigga power is. I don't know what he's do. It's just the character
Why is your favorite?
development
He has
throughout the
done
whole
nothing.
series. It's just
What
crazy.
what
He
is it
has
that's made
done
him your
nothing
favorite?
to
But
deserve
it's
this.
just the way this nigga is act. But it's like the personification of what he
Nigga
does.
said his mannerism
His
Nigga
intrigues
mannerisms.
me.
manifest.
Wait.
I like
Nigga
the way
manner.
he carries himself.
Yes, but I telling you. Now, mind you, Zoro.
Mhm.
I only say because Shanks just look a little better. I ain't gonna lie, but Zoro is my boy. You all know what Zoro. If you all know what Zoro, something wrong. Even niggas who don't watch One Piece know but Zoro. Zoro, this is a man, boy. Nigga don't play, boy. That nigga don't play, boy. I telling you all, boy. Zoro don't play, boy. So anyway, like I said, 10 out of 10. But if I could give it 11 out of 10, I'd give it 10 yet again.
So
So
story and
soundtrack,
characters.
yeah,
Okay.
soundtrack. I
Okay.
give this like a 6.57. Like it ain't. She a little goony sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. Like she
I'm gonna
why the duration for this anime is pretty much a run out. I understand why it is that way because I watch it. But for the average
Yep.
person who's never watched it, I give it like a six or I like. Let me just give it a 5 out of 10. It's very drawn
Mm,
out. I give
mm.
it a 5 out of 10. Reason, mind you,
done.
y'all might look at it and give it a 2 or 3, but only because I know the plot of the story. I still being a little lenient wise with it. I
Hmm.
understand why it's so long. But bro, the last arc in Wano right now literally is already 3 years in. Bro. It's 3 years in for one arc. You
I,
watching anything else? Yeah, within 3 to 6 months, them things be finished. Animation wise, I don't know if y'all been watching it at all recently. Another 10
Mm-mm.
out of 10, but another 10 out of
boy,
10.
Absolutely
what?
not. You
Boy,
know what?
no,
Hold on. You know
boy.
what? I can't say absolutely not
No,
because you're
boy. I
anime.
can't. No,
But
boy.
absolutely
Hold
not,
on,
bro.
10
I
out of
can't get.
10.
Wait,
pause.
you ain't gonna sit
Boy, the
here
beginning
and
of
No, no,
One
no.
Piece
Can you give me a
animation was
chance to
straight
understand?
cartoon. It was
No, but hold on. Wait.
this. This is
When did One
waistline. This
Piece
is what
come
we
out?
call
No.
waistline, people.
Shh.
This
Wait.
right here is a waistline
Oh
to
my God, wait.
everybody in that show. In
Wait,
fact,
tell
let
it.
me.
Okay, hold on. Y'all talking over me, and I trying to defend my wife. Watch this, right? Let me show y'all
Let him
something.
defend. Let him defend.
Let me defend it.
Let him
How
get
have
up.
y'all watched One Piece the last, and let's say last 3 years? When did One Piece come out?
too
One Piece come
long.
out what?
When
1996,
I was
Listen,
still in
listen.
1997.
high,
1996.
What?
1996, 1997.
I
You
was
anime
four.
is like right. So a lot of anime is of course in the beginning part it ain't gonna look as good. But for 3 years consecutively since Wano has started, I talking they've had movie quality. Ellie, I've been showing you those videos and stuff recently as well. I don't know if you I know you remember the
Hold
animation.
on
Animation is
now.
consistent for the last.
The animation now, yeah, but I ain't gonna let that it was made in 1996 thing slide because we had some really nice
You can let
shit
it
out in
slide.
the late 90s. We had some really nice looking shit out in the late 90s.
Now
I can live with
I'm
that.
gonna help you. I'm
So
gonna help you out. One Piece was meant to be a joke. That nigga didn't want that show, nah, his creation to be taken seriously at all when he started that. He said that himself.
Or you get
So the reason,
information from.
well, I looked at the interview with him. I told you all this before.
which
Anyway,
interview?
so
I
well,
which interview? Because I see other
let's go get
interviews
sources.
where he's because he made other animes and he's never someone who actually draws characters the same exact way. he don't like the standard way people everybody's draw their characters as fast.
So
I
this is,
prefer,
I'm sorry, this is acceptable. This is a head, by the way. This black thing, everybody, is a head, and this is the
but
waist. This is the rest
it's
of the
not
body.
following suit. Everybody characters look the same.
That's a One Piece
I
character.
agree. I agree. They shave funny. Black Bear look like a freaking I don't know what. So I understand
Wait,
what y'all
the
saying.
only
Some niggas
normal looking character in that whole show is what, maybe Luffy and Zoro?
And he's still
and Zoro,
bald.
a lot of normal looking niggas in it. Luffy, Zoro, Shanks, all of them look normal, but you got some abnormal
I'm
niggas
sorry,
looking
have
in
you
that.
not seen them
Black
niggas'
Bear,
feet?
you gotta tell me. I know, but niggas just
But
draw
hold
the
up. But the
stuff
thing
different.
is, we considering from since One Piece start to all the way where it was now, and you would give his animation a 10 out of 10, right? That's why
I won't lie.
it's hold off for me. Like from the start. Yes, I agree that they did improve the animation, and their latest episodes got top quality animation. I can't fault that. But through the entire run, 10 out of 10, I
I won't lie.
I give
I'm
it like a
probably a
seven
bit
point two.
biased, but that for sure. I give it an eight. That's the lowest I go. Eight.
Okay.
That's because they for the last 3 years they've been consecutive with that Wano arc situation. I can give it an eight. I can give it an eight.
Okay.
You holding
That's the
firm.
lowest I go with that. And mind you, don't
You
forget
holding
now,
firm
these
on
are
that.
top fives. You ain't gonna fight me on that. You ain't gonna know 7.2. I give you eight.
All right. All
But
right.
anyway,
Cool,
so
cool.
yo, how we gonna do this? Shall I go to the rest of my top five for
Yeah, yeah,
one
yeah.
What's
person,
the
or how we gonna
what's the
do this?
total what's the total we got for his One
That's my
Piece?
Sorry,
first. That's my first
sorry,
one.
what was the animation? What did you rate for animation?
He
You
dropped it
give it
to
an
I
eight.
eight.
go eight.
He dropped it to
Eight.
8,
I was being
respectfully.
a bit biased. Yeah, I was being a bit biased, but
Say a
yeah,
bit. Say a bit.
yeah. I was being IGN for a second.
Boy,
Didn't
that ain't a
pull
good
though.
look. But anyway,
Dang, man, it is what it is.
so
We
the
got
category:
39
story,
out of
character,
50.
soundtrack, duration, and animation. Right? Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right. 27, 5, 2, 40.
35.
So One Piece got 40.
So 40.
40 out of 50.
Yeah, 40 out of 50.
That ain't bad. I'll
No,
take
that's
that.
that's
That ain't
I could
bad.
go with that. I could see that. I could see that.
Oh, you gave him this, what do you say, 6.5 for music? You gave him a 7 instead of,
Ah, did I?
I didn't
Yeah,
give
I
him
have a
that.
7. I have a 6.5 slash 7. I took the 7. I took the higher.
That's
So
what,
really it's a 39.
Yeah, I I give it a
yeah,
yeah.
That
I give it a
39
six
hitting is
point
different
five.
than 40. I ain't gonna lie. It seems
Right,
like a
that
gap
39,
between those
like
two and
that's
them
It
ballpark.
yeah,
depends
that
on how
hurt.
you round it up. It depends. You rounding up by tens. Technically, you go to 40. You see what I'm saying?
mm,
That is very cool.
mm,
My
yeah.
my next thing on my list, to be honest with y'all, would be Yu Yu Hakusho. That's definitely another
Okay.
staple for me.
Okay,
Ooh.
okay.
Okay.
Yu Yu Hakusho was
Okay.
one of my favorite animes growing up. It really was. It had some good shit going on for sure. Plot wise, I'd still give it a 7.5 out of 10. I still give it a 7.5. Reason being, I gave it a 7.5 out of 10 and nowhere near as, I guess, as much as One Piece is because then I just wanted to scrap. It was just scrapping for me. It wasn't nothing a bit. I mean, it had some meaningful or some emotional parts, but it still was more or less a scrap for me. One Piece is a lot more diverse. Like I said, if y'all don't watch it, y'all definitely wouldn't get where I'm coming from with that. But definitely, um, plot wise, I guess like a 7.5. I still think it was still really well done, but at the same time, that ending part for me just was so weird. I don't know if y'all watched the ending part of Yu Yu Hakusho. That ending
Yeah,
was weird.
yeah. When hold on. So full disclosure for anyone currently watching, there are gonna be spoilers in this. We are
Oh
talking
yeah,
about top fives and we're explaining why. So obviously some of those discussions are gonna veer off into the direction of events that may or may not have happened later on in the series or throughout or pivotal moments and shit that made the series in our top five. So we have those moments. And this is one of those moments. You mean when Yusuke became basically Demon Lord?
yeah, but like it took
Yeah,
such a
yeah,
weird turn for me.
yeah, yeah,
Like I
yeah.
enjoyed it before. I liked the whole tuning exam looking tournament kind of dark tournament thing. I love the dark tournament. Dark tournament was one of my favorite arcs
Oh
overall.
yeah.
That's why
Oh
I put
yeah.
it to my
Oh
list.
yeah.
Dark tournament is crazy. EA
Oh yeah.
doing the Dragon of the Darkness Flame. You got Yusuke with the Spirit Shotgun, and it just was a nice time. But Genkai dying, it was like, okay, someone actually dead now, like some stuff going on.
Yeah,
Like, yeah,
yeah.
Yusuke died in the beginning, and he came right back to life technically by me in terms of actually seeing someone. I was like, okay, cool. It's one of the first animes I actually watched, and people are actually dead. I was like, okay, cool. I like this. I really enjoyed the characters that are also portrayed as well in that particular anime. That being said, my characters for this, I pulled this up to. Let me just make sure I get the right count now. I pulled this up to 8.5 for the characters. My characters are the
Wait,
eight point five.
All right, that's fair.
Okay.
what was the
That's fair.
story again?
That's fair.
What was story?
Yeah,
Seven point
plot
What
five.
was
was
story
I
again?
Seven
said
point
story
five.
went, and
7?
then
Okay.
7.5 for plot. Just solely based off that ending. That ending didn't come together the way I wanted to. I feel like if they ended earlier than later, it'd make for a way better series. I think they tried to drag it out a little longer than they needed to.
Milk it.
That's what they really fucked up on. And they
I
tried to
mean, they
push
did
it.
a good. They do.
They had a good
Like,
run, but I it just was weird. And that whole extra spirit detective thing, where they were Shinsui, or I can't remember. I can't remember if I pronouncing that properly or not. This is weird, like it was like it was a weird thing. But yeah, soundtrack wise, I get this also 8.5. I enjoyed the soundtrack for this. To be honest with you, I give this 8.5 because by the same time I don't remember like I like the opening stuff for it, but I don't remember a lot of the soundtracks to it. To be honest, I would actually like your help, guys, in reference to my soundtrack. My soundtrack number. What y'all think would be a good soundtrack number for this? Y'all might remember some memorable songs or whatever more than me.
Yeah, but like
I think
the
8.5
chat.
is fair.
I've, I
Hold
mean,
on.
we've heard much better music now because it is an older show, and I feel like for me that kind of hurts it a little bit. I would probably give it maybe a 6.5 or something like that. Because
You
when I
didn't
think
lower
back,
it.
I feel like
You didn't.
the music a little old. It's showing its age.
Right. I mean, the music it's old, but it's not like One Piece, what came from an old generation to a newer generation. So I still trying to be more or less fair for the generation it was in. So
Hmm.
I don't know if I being, you know what I mean?
That's
Because
fine.
it
I mean,
capped off early.
with that, I'd probably give it a 7.5, and I won't go any lower, given for the point that it did
I could
came
go
out
with that.
when it did came out. I those old animations, those old animes, they didn't use as much, like they didn't have as much expression in the music. I feel I didn't.
I could, yeah. I could definitely go with the
Oh no,
7.5
but
as
no,
opposed to
but no, but
8.5.
I don't agree with that point.
You don't
I
agree
don't
with that
agree with
point?
that
Well,
point. Now they had passion back then. They, as far as the music back then not having the same level of passion, no, I don't agree with that
no,
at
no, 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 no,
all.
no, no.
I don't
I ain't say
agree
no,
with
no.
that at
I ain't
all. And
say
I think
passion. No, no, no. I ain't said passion. No, no. I talking about in terms of um like the overall like expression, like it felt like more. It's hard to describe, but like the amount of instruments being used, the way the melodies and harmonies come together, right? Yeah, they did a great job.
mhm.
I'm not faulting that. All I'm saying is it didn't come off as expressive. Not to say they didn't have passion. Not to say they didn't do you do the best job of what they had, right?
Right.
It just ain't hitting the
And that's
same,
already right. That's already being
right?
spoiled by the new generation stuff. So
Right,
I,
like
that's why I
I
say
could
I
list.
definitely trying to
Wait,
be
I
fair,
could.
you know.
You go on YouTube right now, but and pull up like One Piece soundtracks, but and you hear like a bunch of different instruments, and they all come together. It's fucking beautiful,
Right.
right? That's why like soundtrack when Vaughn gave that a 7, I say, man, that like you soundtrack for One Piece is a 7, and you soundtrack for this is 8.5. No way, like
That's why
soundtrack for One
I
Piece is
threw the
way
eight
better.
I threw
It's
the 8.5 out there because of the fact that I was trying. See, it's harder for me to give a proper soundtrack, I guess, on a particular anime, like I said, because we One Piece, like I said, has been around for over what 2 decades. It's hard
too long.
to not have a good a soundtrack for an anime been running on that long. But I
That's
just
true.
trying to keep it like say more or less fair because I don't want to critique it too much for an anime that was out way back when.
Right,
I don't
that's fine.
recall exactly when. Yeah, but I mean, I could live with lowering it to the 8.5. I feel the 8.5 is too high. I just letting you know what I had written down. I
Hmm.
feel as though it was too high. That's why I wanted the
Mm.
assistance.
So
So I
what you
could
want to give
live
it
with the
now?
7.5. I could live with
7.5?
the 7.5 on that.
Okay.
To be
All
honest
right.
with you.
For Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah,
Right.
and honestly, Scoot also made a good point, which I thought he would have made earlier. he's also correct with the soundtrack for One Piece. So
Wait,
if it's all
I
fine,
could tell you all. There was one
I would
soundtrack
like to I
when
like to
What
put
she
Luffy.
boost the
Labat.
number? What she boost the number?
I
What
can't
she
say the
boost the
number
number
I
now?
episode,
just want
but it
change
was
up.
the arc. Let me. Oh, sorry. It was the arc when Luffy then went underwater,
Oh, the
right?
Fish
And
Monarch.
the
Yeah.
intro music for that arc was like you hear the bubbles. There's literally the sound of the bubbles within the soundtrack. You ain't getting that level of expression from Yu Yu Hakusho, but
No, no,
granted, Yu Yu
I
Hakusho is a
get
different
that.
show, right? Different, but that's why I said
You hear that?
expression
Mhm.
You
and
have
not
to hear that
passion,
dum dum
right?
dum
That's
dum
why
like
I
that
use
little dark
expression and
kind
not
of
passion.
yeah.
But yeah,
I
anyway,
understand what you're saying. So yeah, y'all can change my One Piece to
Mm.
8.5 then, because he make a good point. I didn't think about it like that. I like that school. Keep
I
it
I
up. Keep
I,
it
I
up.
was
Yeah.
classically trained. I played the violin for several years, but so I
Oh, see,
music
I
is
don't got
music has
that
hit
yet
me
like that.
different. I see music
I
different.
understand. I
But
understand. Animation wise,
So wait,
um,
so One Piece's music is going to 8, and then
8.5.
what you gonna?
Don't forget my point five. You want to make a big deal about the point five, right? Don't forget my point five.
Mm. Mm.
I still think
one second.
Look at him
I
getting
still
any
think
points. Look at him getting any points.
That's 48. That's 40. All right then. Animation wise, I won't lie to you. Another difficult point for me
Wait,
to
hold up.
make,
This
like
only
I said,
showing
is
my
an old
face, man. I want to
anime.
show everything. Great. There you go.
Um,
There you go.
Animation wise, I wanted to give it a 7. This for Yu Yu
Okay.
Hakusho, old
Okay.
anime. I could be, like I say, I accept any critique at this point. I could be wrong. I just trying to make sure keep it fair for
No,
this
I
anime.
I
It's an
think
old
Wait,
anime.
I think it's
what
fair. Yu Yu
what did we say
Hakusho.
about duration? What did we say about duration? My bad.
For which one?
I think
Oh,
we reached duration
I
yet.
don't think we hit duration yet.
no,
We
we
ain't
How we
haven't
get
reached
hit
the
duration
duration
just
yet.
animation?
yet.
Yeah.
How
Oh,
y'all
my bad.
passing?
Sorry,
Yeah. You
sorry,
passed.
sorry.
You
Let me go
passed.
back
You
up.
passed duration. Anyway,
See, I was
Mm.
so high. I was kind of duration for me. I still leave at a 7.5, same as what the plot was earlier. Because like I said, I really didn't like that ending. I don't think it was needed. I feel as though they could have cut off a little earlier because I think it was something that was just improvised, like to exclude say to milk it. So I didn't like how they ran on a little longer. It just didn't. I just didn't like the ending at all.
and so for the duration, let's clarify because I don't think the audience really understand why we saying duration. So when you say duration, you prefer an anime to be longer or shorter? Like what is?
I prefer. I see. It depends on what's in that plot because you have animes that can do something beautiful in a short amount of time. For instance,
Hmm.
my next one is Death Note. That's my next one. That's a short ass anime, but I love the duration of it because it's not brought out too long.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying? The plot is great, and it's not brought out too long. Like
Okay.
when I say with One Piece just it's a great anime, great show, but they take a very long time, which I understand because they give it like
The
a
show
world
longer than Luffy
perspective.
arm.
Yeah,
Wait,
And
boy,
Luffy is
real
that's really
stretch.
talk.
long.
Yu Yu
I
Hakusho
almost
is
For
miss
those that
out
didn't get
on
it.
it.
Yu Yu Hakusho is 112 episodes.
Yeah,
In and
and I
out.
feel as though those last couple episodes were like they are like 30 or 40 extra episodes. They didn't have much
Well,
filler in that, if I remember. I don't recall if like a
four
lot of filler
episodes
or
of
not.
filler. 4 episodes of filler.
Yeah, so it wasn't a lot of filler, but it's just that ending piece for me. It was just a run out for me.
Mhm.
I didn't need it. I didn't need it at all. So that's why I can like it's cut that stuff back up at 7.5 comfortably right there. I can do them too bad. I understand what they was trying to do. I glad they understood it was shit, I think, and that's why okay, cool. Let's stop before you boy turn Super Saiyan next. Just cut it. Because I was
Turn to
like everything
God,
over.
eh? You know, God's the next
They
level.
Yeah.
did. They did
Yeah.
give him a power boost out of this world, though.
And even gods
Boy, it
get
was
beat.
Yeah, even
I
gods can
telling you.
die.
Right.
Anyway,
Tell me, do you
So
bleed?
and like I say, animation wise, I give it a 7 there. So you can tally that up from there based on what everything I said for Yu
So
Hakusho.
we got a
I
7 for story, an 8 for characters, an 8 for music. Or did we change to 8 from no
no, we
music
changed
from 8?
8 to 7, I
7.5.
believe. 7.5, correct.
Uh,
7.5. Now
And
One Piece
man, stop
changed
with
to
these point
8.5.
fives, man.
You
Man,
don't
the
cut
man,
the
he
point
got us
five.
rating.
Point fives, man. Give it a number.
So right now
No man, you got the point
I
five.
got 30 I got
Bills.
38 for Yu
Integers.
Hakusho.
That ain't bad for old anime too. And it still be in my top 5. That ain't bad.
38.
Side note, y'all could see me because I know
No, but use a
y'all
loading
freeze on
bar.
my thing.
You just two dots spinning in circles.
Hold on.
You've been
Let
loading.
me do
You've been
something. One
loading.
You
second.
buffering. You buffering.
Oh,
There
now I
we go.
am.
There we go. Back like I never left. There we go. So my next
What is
anime
going
is definitely one that
Right.
cultivated the hearts of the many. I think it is one of the top three. Definitely Naruto. When I say Naruto, I mean OG Naruto. I
Oh,
don't
I thought
mean
the
that
next one was
Shippuden
Death
stuff.
Note.
I got to cut that. Cut that for a second. I got to talk about
on? So we're not talking about
Wait.
Shippuden.
So Death Note ain't on the list.
Death Note is on my list, but see, when I disconnected and I saw OG Naruto, I was like,
To
you
the
know what?
back.
Yeah,
It at
that
the back of the
Oh, she
bus.
get
yeah, we can.
push.
That's my. I can do only one
Death
lap.
Note at the back of the
She
Run
bus.
get
that
You
one
push.
back.
see?
Run it
Boy.
back turbo.
Anyway.
I
Cool.
run
That's
it
fine.
back turbo.
I thought the
Yeah, yeah.
man say this don't come in any
OG.
particular order, man. Anyway.
No,
No, no. See, listen. I catching feelings right now of looking at this shit right now. Naruto, OG Naruto. Anyway, this was interesting. Growing up, this is the first anime I actually got into. Reasons why I just got skipped is now by Dead. I'm from Dead Note for a second because without Naruto, I wouldn't be watching anime more. Or I would have watched it, but a way later date. It was. I used to go to school. I used to one my maths book. I hated maths by the way. My maths book had every fucking jutsu known to man in the back of that. I was
sexy
that nigga
Jitsu
in the
way.
back of the school every day. I talking. I used to be in the
Oh,
back of the school, freaking Sunberry. I used to pick up sun, boys you in your eye, and say, yeah, but Sunberry real. I get going cut ass in school for that
Boy, you
kind
was
of
a
stuff. But it
goon.
was it was such an influence. Well, I was a goon, boy. My glasses was circular back then, boy. My glasses
Boy,
was circular. I look like Harry Potter, by telling you,
you
by like,
said.
by what? I used to beat it bad by telling you. So that this really by watching niggas walk on water and run up on trees and throwing these sharp kunai and thing around. I was like, so, back then, kunai and thing meant something back then. When 1010 could a little be shine back then, because that was actually pretty relevant. You know what I mean? But yeah, OG Naruto got a special
boy.
place in
Hold
my
on, we
heart
got
for
a comment.
sure.
Your boy said,
Alright.
I've been listening and apparently I know nothing of anime. Boy, we gotta put Vaughn on a leash. Because this nigga will talk your ear off all night. Notice, we only on this nigga third anime. Oh, it's third. And
I
his
trying to
mouth still
figure out how
running.
1010
Anyway,
shine in
continue.
any way,
Continue.
shape, or form. When
I,
did
I,
1010
I knew
shine?
this was gonna happen.
I
I knew this was gonna happen if we did let
he
him go
suck all
first.
the time. I should have gone first because I ain't got
All
half the
right,
description.
all right.
Continue. Proceed.
Okay.
Um,
Wait,
when did
I
1010
was talking a
shine?
lot, mate.
Wait, hold
All
on, hold on,
right,
hold on,
all
hold on,
right,
hold on,
all
hold
right.
on. One question. When did
When did
1010 shine?
1010
Yeah, because I
shine?
really didn't see the shine, but like
Okay,
she
my bad. Ten
who
Ten's
and she gotta
weapon
ask me
time. I
about the
say,
next girl?
yeah,
Hold on.
tomorrow. Oh, you saying?
Time out. Time out. Time out. Time out. Ain't no 1010 fucking
Y'all
slander over
misunderstand.
here. Ain't no 1010
Y'all
slander.
No, this
Because
ain't
we
no.
already know I've established person in this group
y'all
established
understand.
with each person in this group that 1010 was sold. The same way Gohan was sold in his series, 1010 was sold, okay? 1010 literally was supposed to be a clutch, an essential
Agreed.
part of them winning the Great Ninja War. 1010 on her own. 1010 Dolo was able to actually not just hold, but use one of the great the legendary ninja tools that they
Hold
say,
on, hold
oh, it
on,
Two or
uses
three
so
of
much
them.
chakra you could
hold on,
die
bring it
if you ever
back.
touch it. She used the
Bring it
shit and
back.
capture who was it, Ginkaku or Kinkaku? One of the gold and
Bring it,
silver. But don't
Yeah.
come around
bring
here
it
talking no
back.
shit about
Bring
1010.
it back.
Hey,
We talking about season one. We talking OG Naruto.
I
When
say,
did 1010
oh,
shine?
you didn't hear what I
When did it
said.
happen?
You did
oh,
not hear
OG
what I
now. Okay,
said.
okay.
Wait, back up, we
Y'all did
back
not
up.
hear what I said. Hey, listen to what I'm saying. Y'all misunderstanding completely
Fair.
what I said. I said OG Naruto when weapons were still a big thing, where people like 1010 could shine.
Hmm.
Because remember when one of the first fights with Zabuza with the Demon Wind
Oh,
Shuriken and those kind of
could.
stuff. I
Hmm.
didn't say she shined. She could shine.
Okay.
Because
She
kunai and
could
stuff, I
have.
mean,
It did
those things was
happen
a
though.
big thing back then. Those items actually were very well used. It's like, okay, these real ninjas, this was going on. You see what I'm saying? You don't put words in my mouth. Y'all gonna stop. I know better than that. Come on now. This is my first anime. Anyway,
I guess it's 10 Dank shot.
y'all ain't, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, you see that? Now y'all wonder why I running on so long. Y'all talking fast. Anyway, so plot wise, for me, I give this. Oh boy, I can give this a 7. I give OG Naruto a 7.
All
Hmm.
right, all right.
I still didn't like certain parts of it
No,
to some
that's
extent.
fair. That's fair. No, she
Yeah,
got
the amount of
fillers.
the
I
fillers, I say now the fillers for me.
Naruto
I mean,
sometimes
Hell of
yeah,
Naruto sometimes act like a
half
bitch.
the
Yeah, that he's pissed me off.
half the. Hold on, no, I ain't gonna let you disrespect my boy like that now. Even
But
though he
he's
got a two-piece
solid, but
combo. All
sometimes
right.
he's have his moments. But it's just
No, no, he ain't solid, you know. He just sturdy. That nigga ain't
Who?
solid. That nigga just
Who?
sturdy.
Naruto.
Oh.
Naruto, what we saying about him?
I say sometimes he's have his moments. He's 30. Yeah, he's 30. I like that
No,
word.
you missing the point. What he trying to say? He's sturdy. He's sturdy. He ain't
He's
solid.
30.
He's
He's 30
sturdy.
for sure.
Because he got a two-piece combo. Rasen and
30.
fucking
Clones,
up.
clones,
That's it there.
He's hold
clone.
That's it.
firm. He's
Wait,
hold
That's
firm.
it.
clone everything. Wait,
Right.
Hold firm. Hey,
wait. I swear this nigga
and
don't
That's
this,
even.
it.
If he
All
don't know
day.
how to
this,
tie his
and this.
shoelace, he can summon a clone.
And technically,
Fuck, I gotta
this
tie my own
no,
shoelace
watch this
for if I
right.
can summon the clone, man.
L
Tie this
technically
bitch.
this right here is technically this because nigga needed to use this. Nigga needed an
No,
extra
no, that's
clone to freaking
Come on.
no, he did not.
At first, don't forget, he could just do this now.
no. We talking about
Oh
OG
yeah,
Naruto.
no, we
Or,
can't. We ain't can never.
We
Hold on,
talking
hold on,
about
chat. We can
OG.
never forget talk no
oh,
jutsu. That
still
man
OG,
has the
still
best.
OG, still OG. I
Still
keep forgetting.
OG.
I
The
Talk
whole
no
OG. So
OG
yeah,
time.
jutsu.
this starts everything.
Wait,
This is
hold
the
on, hold on,
beginning
hold
of
on, hold on. Okay,
everything.
hold on. Let's get through his category. So we have plot 7.
Yeah, yeah.
I like the energy,
Plot
but we still only need the third one. Plot
Yeah.
7. Characters.
is characters for OG
Time we could
Naruto.
let Vaughn go first for something. Like,
Yeah. And I ain't changing my face at all right now, so y'all should know.
Nah,
Anyway,
he
Jesus,
say
boy,
I
you might
sorry.
as
yeah.
well. Someone need to
Man
whip
say
out an
I sorry.
organ or something, man. The preacher wipe. Give me a towel, like wipe my face.
Characters, I give it a 7.5. I like the introduction
All
during the
right,
tuning
Praise point
exams. I like
five.
that's
seeing
fair.
people.
That's
I
fair.
like seeing the different. It was different with seeing Naruto and Sasuke rival. I enjoyed seeing the tournament scenes, especially. I love tournament arcs, as you guys can tell from the last Yu Hakusho
Oh,
discussion.
boy, I'd love
So
to
yeah,
hear what this
that's me
next
with that.
category get ranked as.
The soundtrack.
Soundtrack. The sound. I
Boy,
wait. Listen. Soundtrack for this 8.5.
what?
We
You,
are
you,
fighting games
you?
in
I'm
No,
the.
sorry,
but the fact that you sing that song, you lose 2 points, boy.
But get your. Hey, listen.
No, boy.
bro.
hold on.
Hold
People.
No,
up, man.
boy.
What
Niggas
number
put
you give
listen.
soundtrack for original Naruto?
I gave
8.5.
it an 8.5.
This man has the audacity to put
I gave it an
8.5.
8.
8.5.
You insult the number
Wait,
8.
wait, hold
I
on.
Hey,
Why?
insulted
What y'all have against that though? Because
I
half of
feel like
that
it's too low.
Naruto OST was on my iPod.
No, that's the
Wait,
thing.
Naruto was
I
on
think it's
everything
too
I
low.
did, but
You think it's too
I think it's
low?
too low. I
I
think it's
think it's
too
too low.
low.
I think
No,
it's too
I
boy.
would
low.
rate that a 9
No,
or higher.
boy. No, boy. I couldn't go any
I would give
higher,
it.
boy. I don't. It's
What do you mean?
wait.
To this day, do you remember?
When I think back to OG Naruto. Wait. No, wait. This.
Yeah, boy. Naruto. Alright.
Nigga, you giving that more than an
Nigga.
8?
Wait.
Nigga.
Yes,
So
boy.
so
Yes,
so
boy.
so 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 let me explain to you why I think it should have been more than an 8. Because to this day, does
You saying
everybody
10?
here? Thank you. Does everybody here remember the theme song from Naruto? It don't matter which one it is. You remember it. That shit bring back
Yeah.
memories off the bat. You remember the
Agreed.
themes. You remember the battle songs in the show itself. That shit like
I
off you just like who
agree.
fighting.
Bro, if it's
I
one
agree.
instrument I respect after watching Naruto, it's the flute.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
but
Doo-doo-doo.
But like that is like
yeah, but
I
that
think
little
about wait.
small
I
link
think of them
there.
serious scenes because I like the Leroy brought up the flute and they beat that flute bad. And for me, like
Bro,
that,
that's
Grits.
how
Yeah,
you
buddy.
know. That's how
Grits.
you
I like,
know.
I get that, I understand that, but at the same time, they for me personally, they overdid it. They used it too much, and that's
Ah,
why I remember a lot of their soundtrack because like I feel like they had in terms of roster music, like it was on the lower end, but I think it was on the lower end. Like that, and I feel like okay, I know
So
exactly what scene it is. I already know what soundtrack they're going to
So
play. Like Orochimaru comes out, like yes, he got a theme song and he got a crazy theme song. I ain't gonna deny that, but it's like, come on, bro. Like ah, I
well,
wouldn't
8.5.
I wouldn't give it an eight. I
I
wouldn't say
wouldn't have had a
I'm not saying that
problem.
it's bad. I wouldn't give it an eight. I give it a 7.5
I,
or a seven out of
You
the
10.
on
reason I
air.
gave it a
Clearly you
reason
on
I give
air.
it an 8.5 and not a 9, Dev, for instance, is because I already gave One Piece the 8.5. And I One Piece say a
Pac
very
say
good
pass that
rate.
acapella again, boy.
No, but you can't. No, we can't let that. You can't let that. No more acapella, boy. We ain't. No, nah, none of that.
Eh,
So
I was
the
so
only
joking, right?
reason
Them shits was on my iPod
yeah,
religiously.
All
boy.
right.
I used
Anyway,
to beat
so
them by
you
Vaughn,
the
you
can't
hand, boy.
Vaughn, what's your final
y'all
score?
can't have the yeah. No,
I
go ahead.
I reached the duration.
Music is
Duration?
8.5 your
8.5.
duration.
All right. All right. You
Yeah,
you miss animation
duration.
again?
No,
No,
he
no.
going to duration right now, boy.
But you didn't say
Duration,
animation.
duration. No, the animation is always last.
Okay. Okay.
So duration, I thoroughly enjoyed the duration of what OG Naruto presented.
Hmm.
The last fight was oh I want confirmation right now. The last fight for that was definitely Sasuke versus Naruto by the waterfall. That was like the last shit, right? The last real part to it. I'm just trying to confirm with you all right now. Just trying to remember something real quick. That's what
Before
I
the
thought,
I
fillers.
right?
cannot
That was the last actual pod before the fillers.
Or
yeah.
before
Yeah,
the
that's
fillers,
true.
because
But that was a nice
more
fight
fillers
too.
came
But
after that. I never watched the fill. I didn't know a lot. How much fillers came
So,
after? A lot.
too many.
I never watched them.
it is about 50, 60 episodes.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh no.
Straight up
Oh
diabetes on
no.
the fillers.
Duration?
But hold on. Those fillers were actually nice though.
No.
Well, I like how you
Naruto
use that
know how to
word
do good
some, but
fillers. Not, but
well,
some of them just beat this beat his head in a bowl of ramen. And that's pretty much it. And then some other dumb fuck. So I get what you're saying. So that being said, I'm gonna give the duration because I think it was still well executed. You'll be mad at me again, Dev. Another point 0.5, 7.5. So I can give that to.
all right.
I still get another like that.
I get
But the
tired of these
animation
point
for
fives,
sure,
boy.
Yeah, but
it it
like
two 2.5 make a what? One. So everything cool. She balanced out. Now animation, I give it a 7. I give it a 7 straight for animation. A lot of scenes I pull back myself personally, especially during that final battle with Naruto and Sasuke. Sasuke looked like this. Fucking this is poor. A lot of parts you could see. I was like, what's going on here, boy? I paused the shit. Sasuke here like he about to do a fucking dirty wine. I said everything cool though. It still looks. Y'all ever look at it and see it? I watched a nigga make a
nigga,
video on this way,
n-
and I said, "But real talk, boy, they could have do better with that. They could do better with that."
nigga
So I give
give
that a straight 7.
animation. Nigga gave animation for One Piece a 8, but animation for Naruto a
Bro, I
7.
telling you,
What
but
has the
it,
world come to, babe?
boy, just relax yourself. Anyway, Death Note
The
time. Yeah, Death
fluidity
Note.
in you want anything,
But
anything cool.
we finished with that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Too fluid,
So
eh? She too fluid, eh?
yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah.
all right.
Anyway,
So
so
hold up, hold
Death
up.
Note,
Naruto
Death
get a
Note.
34.5 out of 50.
Wow,
So
not
no,
bad.
I'm okay with that.
no, I
I'm
fine with
okay with
that.
that.
Given what you said so far, that's
I'm okay with
perfectly
that.
acceptable because I think
Yeah,
Naruto ain't a bad. I think bad show. I think it's just average across the board. It has its
it's a
moments.
good entry level show.
Right,
But
right,
it's so good to the point where it brings you on and branches you on. It's still got your My Hero Academia, other stuff like that. These other
right,
demon shit be going on. It brings you into
right.
that level, that category. You know what I mean? So I like that. Death Note, Death Note, Death Note, Death Note. Who don't like a teenager who able, hey, what's going on? Yeah, I know your full name. I can write your name in this book,
I got my book now, boy. Y'all stay slipping.
and I
Oh,
can. Hey, listen, my real name ain't Vaughn. I just want you to know that. You ain't
Someone
get
say
fucking me.
Naruto pacing was a 2. Someone is
That's
offended by
facts.
you, but
Whoa.
That's facts.
no,
it
no,
is.
No,
that's
that's
It is.
true.
facts.
That's true.
That's facts.
That,
It's
that,
great story with horrible pacing.
It's
No,
true.
Yeah.
no.
He's correct.
Reason I say whoa, I talking which now? You know what the OG one?
If we still talking about
Both,
OG, I know any of them
both.
actually,
Hold on,
Yeah,
you're
wait. I
right.
gotta come
I
right
think
back. I
Shippuden
need my
one
cup
was
of tea. I
worse.
need my cup of tea.
All
That
right,
rice
all
hitting
right.
you water, you getting gassy.
No, wait.
The
I think
pacing.
plot. Oh, let's we can come back to that towards the end. I still on my stuff and it's almost been an
Yeah,
hour, so
yeah,
it's a
yeah,
pace
yeah,
go
yeah,
through this.
yeah,
So
yeah,
Death
yeah.
Note
Jesus Christ, yeah.
plot for Death Note plot for Death Note as a nine. That's a nine for me. I can go plot for nine. I might even be able to go a little higher than that.
Too low.
So
Low.
I probably could go 9.5 min, and I could probably still push to 10 to be honest. I love Death Note, but Death Note was such
9.76
a.
on the low end.
So let's
Say
go to 10.
9.76.
We just go to 10
And
because
it's the
9.76 on
guy
the
who
low
playing
end.
boy point fives, and you will get 9.76.
you
He
think I'm
say
mad
you
at him?
can't beat
It's
him,
so close.
join him,
The
bro.
story
What
is
you
so
trying
close
to
to perfect.
I would just give it a
Ending is the
9.9,
only
like
flaw.
out the gate. No, just
I
Ending is the
get
only
I
flaw.
could
Vaughn.
I could
Vaughn,
I
give it a
could
10.
give it that 10. I give it a 10.
10
I
she
could give it that
bridge?
10.
He
10.
say
Death Note
10.
Death
yeah,
Note was beautiful. And see, you giving it to someone right now before Death Note, I watched nothing besides animes with fighting in it. So I was like, why say, wow, this is beautiful.
You know, Death Note
Character
on my note,
wise,
I got my little piece in that too. But yeah, proceed.
that's
Note on
fine.
mine too.
She mine as well. Character wise, I can do she at a nine. Let's not do too much debating at this point. Because since y'all have
you
this
say
on your
3?
lips, I said nine.
You say
9.
3?
Three.
You deafy.
Fucking three, boy. Like Yagami get a three. Anyway, everything cool.
Who say 3? Who?
Anyway, Dev?
I
Okay,
look into the
no.
chat right now.
Don't
By
come for
trying to
me.
figure out. Oh,
No, I ain't gonna lie.
Fox say
I
Death
am
Note is 10.
yet again soundtrack. I need your assistance. I'm not the best with soundtracks. Scoop, what you think a soundtrack for Death Note could average at?
boy. See, I bias
Now,
because
when we go into soundtracks and music, I also want us to include not just like the opening soundtrack, the closing. I want us to include like the music and the
So
sounds that they use throughout the series as
right.
well.
Well,
Because don't forget,
that's the thing I
I
was trying to
think
say
the
for Naruto. That's exactly what I was saying for Naruto. Right? Yes, the intros and
yeah
endings were on point, but the soundtracks within the episodes, some of them were trash. Like I can't.
wasn't trash. They were just overused. There's a difference.
In my
yeah,
eyes, trash. Now, soundtrack, Death Note suffered the
Fox say
same
Death
issues.
Note soundtrack is 10.
Death Note suffered the same issue where they have, and then they use the instrument that they did use. They got trombone, they got tuba, um,
Violin.
they got a violin. The violin soundtrack was really good.
What?
So,
The
y'all
violin was
hard.
beautiful.
like
Y'all hard.
when
I
Light
don't listen to
Yagami,
anime
there's
and
this
like yeah.
what scene I
The
remember is
potato chip scene.
when Light was writing
The
names
potato
in the
chip scene.
book, right? And he was just
The potato
woof,
chip scene.
yeah.
Flicker,
Wait, I
The
fucking love the
potato chip
flicker.
woof
scene.
and then woof. The soundtrack during
Yeah.
that part was beautiful, boy. And so I would give the soundtrack for Death Note 7.58.
I'd say
Well, I
eight.
have it here at 7.5, so
I'd
I
say
can
I
eight.
go
give
with
it a
8.
seven point
I
five.
go with 8.
Reason I can say
Because the
7.5 for
sound, the
me.
music throughout the series, I feel like it helped drive the point, or
Right,
like it emphasized
right.
the importance of, wait, I could eat this fucking chip and write this name, and I'm gonna murder people,
I
and
mean,
you're not gonna catch me.
the very fact that they made
Right.
eating the chip so suspenseful. Think about it. You buy a
He's
Doritos,
eating the chip,
he's eating a chip,
bro.
deep fried
This
potato.
right here. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. This was one of the most intense scenes in the whole
In the
show.
whole show. And music did that. That's why I give it that high.
I feel you. I
Beautiful.
still can leave it at my
Hold up,
7.5.
my tea,
I
my water
feel you.
boil.
I
I come right
understand.
back.
So y'all let's go a little more harm on soundtracks than me, because y'all hear the violins, y'all hearing this, y'all hearing that. I just hearing okay, this song good or not. And that fair point made, like you said earlier. I go and base up more openings and closings versus actually inside the anime. But I really can't recall as much, so I just want to leave it at a 7.5 for my use.
Tea Stilito.
Death
Duration,
Oh,
Note right now, Magaso.
I can give she a nine.
okay,
I think it
okay.
9?
it felt right. It felt right on spot. It wasn't drawn out. It was more or less like almost right to the point.
No, it was
No
sweet.
time for
It was
Concise
sweet.
it was
It
right.
know what it
and
No
to
was.
the
fillers.
point.
To the
It
point.
just
It
in
was
it.
like
Get
I
Death
a
Note is
nine
a show
point
where you
five.
can't miss a
I just
episode.
Get a nine
the
point
fact
five.
that you just said 9 made me want to watch the show again because it's such a perfect rating for this for the
Give it a
duration.
9.5 because I really sat down
Even
there and
better,
it's
my boy
Wait,
had
nothing
I'd
this.
give
but the
length
truth.
a 10. I think Death Note is the perfect length
Actually,
for its story.
that's a good point.
I think it's the
I
perfect
give
length
it the
for
I'd
How
its
many
give
story.
episodes
I'd
Death
give
Note was?
I give Vaughn the last say because it is his rating.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, but I can give it the 9.5 instead. The reason not I don't want y'all to think now, viewers. I don't want you to think they persuaded me, but they also reminded me because I have not watched these things in forever. So they also reminding me, so my answers might change here or there. I don't want to think they
Wait,
persuade my
I
answers.
went on a date and one of the first shows I watched because she didn't watch anime was Death Note. A changed
Wow.
woman after
You
that.
watch
That
Death Note on a date, boy?
Yeah, boy. Yeah,
You watch
but
Death
it's that
Note?
good. It's that good. I went on a
They
date.
paid no
I
attention to
told the
that
girl
gal.
we watching Death Note.
Dude paid no attention to that gal.
Boy,
I give
Notice he ain't
animation.
denying it. He ain't denying
I
it, you know.
am.
boy,
I
Yeah.
am.
it is what it is. It is what it is.
Animation wise, I can give
Oh,
she
let's
a
get
eight.
the animation.
I can give she a eight. Now if y'all disagree with that,
No, no, that's fine.
I ain't changing it. I ain't changing. I ain't changing
I
that
give
one.
That's
okay. So
decent.
let's get the total. This one gonna be a high one. This one juicy.
Yeah.
All right. Man, if y'all put your ratings to these things, these categories too,
Yeah,
we want to hear what
audience
y'all got to
stream.
say.
Feel free to put in your own ratings. We can stop you from doing that. So right now I
I
have
see some of y'all doing it. That's good. Keep it up.
for Death Note we get
Ellie,
44.5 if my math is correct.
Ellie
44.5.
gone invisible. Eh?
Ooh.
L L turned. I don't know. I can say that.
Nigga, turn midnight purple. Just not bad.
My boy, we went obsidian boy. I feel good because now I ain't the darkest nigga.
Hey Lord.
Oh Lord.
Oh
Hey, I came.
boy.
I let
All
on
What
right,
they
let's
say?
keep it
sunshine. Don't
moving.
The
stop.
darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Y'all light skinned
Yeah,
niggas.
man. You know how I go.
Ah!
Anyway, let me
Now,
stop.
What's the
Let me
last
stop.
one, wait,
What's the
Vaughn?
last
my
one?
What's
my last one is Attack on Titans. Attack on
Mm.
Titans is my last one. Now I won't lie. Out of all of these so far, the only thing I have to discredit at not being a 10 at this point is the duration. I was kind of pissed off at that last situation, what happened last time. So I can drop the duration to an 8.5. But everything else means a 10 out of 10 max out for that.
Uh,
Not having a front.
okay, character. Okay, 10. Plot 10. Fail. Soundtrack. I'm trying to think back to. Oh yeah, it's a 10.
Beautiful,
Yeah,
Beautiful
it's
beautiful,
a 10.
soundtrack.
It's a
You
beautiful,
10.
can't
Oh
stop
my
it.
beautiful.
try?
god, but I ain't even want to give it
I
all this man.
listen.
Hold up. Duration.
You
Duration.
have
What's
to.
duration? Duration was what? Was it
Duration, I can give it 8.5. I really wanted to end for me. I'm not a manga reader for this,
all
but I
right?
really
And
wanted to end.
animation.
I get a 10. All as 10. Only thing changed for me of that is the duration.
Oh, but I want to disagree because I just cause
You
you.
think about it. You talking to the man who
Wait,
was
wait,
being
wait.
biased for about One Piece earlier. I didn't even look at One Piece like that. I
Wait, you
telling
give
you,
this a high
the
rate
fact
in
that I
One
could,
Piece. You know that, right?
I know, it have to be.
You say 10. The story is
Wait,
10. You all
Attack
say
on
the
The
story
Titan
is
is
only
10?
The
thing
man
changed that
said what he
48.5.
said,
ain't
man.
10. The only thing that changed that
48.5.
ain't 10. There you go. And it ain't even finished yet.
8
At least
point,
I don't know if it finished or not.
8.5 for
I know Attack
characters?
on Titan finished, right?
I think manga wise, but
No,
not
I
not
mean,
anime wise.
The manga finished. The anime ain't finished.
And the only reason I
okay,
changed
so
down the duration from a 10 to 8.5, I still like the length of it, but I really wanted to end with that last season. And I feel like I was kind of misled at some point. So I give them a little off rating for that. Just because I don't want to give it an overall 50 either. I
They
gotta I
hit you with
gotta
that
kind
so
seven
of
wait,
deadly
wait,
protect.
wait,
sin
wait.
season 8.
Yeah, boy.
Hit you with
Wait,
that
I
seven
missed.
deadly sin
They
season
hit me
8.
with that point five. They hit me with that point five. Everything
All right,
cool
all right,
though.
all right. Hold on.
That's me.
I missed couple numbers. I think
For
I missed couple
for
numbers.
what?
Y'all run through that real quick.
Attack on Titan?
Bro, I missed
Mostly tens.
music.
It's
Everything
mostly
is
Yeah, I
10
tens.
missed
except
music.
duration.
Oh, all right then.
Duration is
Just
So
making
it's
sure.
8.5.
it's
Everything else
40.
is
So it's
10.
48.5.
Okay, just making
And
sure. I just wanted
and that right
to.
there, guys, it was the Vaughn show because I took up all the time. Yeah. So
Yeah, this nigga
yeah,
took up.
y'all go
I
ahead.
mean, I can't really.
You have to go
I mean, I
last from
really
now on.
couldn't. Mhm.
You have to go last from now
Okay, so what
on,
we'll
but
do?